Welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well. I didn't even realize yesterday was the 5-5 portal until I was filling out a permission slip for my child and I had to write the date and it was like 5-5-25. I was like, wow, 555. So I hope you guys were able to transition into that portal here and to get everything that it has for you. I still haven't found my other phone. Strange. But anywho, we're going to get our angel number and we're going to get our devotion. And then we're going to get into whatever spirit wants us to know at this time here. I was getting some downloads. And you guys should not be out here settling. Not only just settling out here. If you are tapping into your divine feminine energy here, you may be realizing that a lot of people may be trying to be, intimate with you in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. Maybe you're meeting new people and it's like your intuition is telling you, or you're using your discernment and it's letting you know they're pretty much, what they want with you, if they just want to sleep with you or they really want something serious with you. So I feel like you're not going crazy. Make sure you're definitely listening to your intuition. And it's not going to guide you astray, all right? It's always going to lead you in the right direction. So let's see here. I don't know what that phone is. All right, let's see here. So our angel number this morning is 380. God wants you to know that you are powerful and you can do this, all right? So angel number 380, God wants you to know that you are powerful and you can do this, whatever this is for you, all right? Today's the 6th. All right, our devotion reads here, May 6th. It says, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. Wow. Isaiah 30:21. Our faith step, it says, what is Jesus speaking to your heart today? Take a moment and listen for his stillness and small voice. That is so strange. It's like this morning when I got down to pray, it's like I had no words. I didn't have anything to say. I was just listening. And he did give me a scripture to read, but I was just like, I said, gave my gratitude, but it was like I didn't really have nothing to say. Like, I need this, or God, you got to do that, or it was just silence. Oh God. So this is the scripture I got this morning. This is Ezekiel here, 36:11, and it says, I will multiply upon you men and beasts, and they shall increase and bring fruit. And I will settle you after your old estate, and will do better unto you than at your beginning. And ye shall know that I am the Lord here. So it's like God was just saying to me, like, your latter is going to be greater than the former. So whatever transpired in the past, whatever was taken from me in the past, whatever people were doing behind my back that they thought I didn't know, quote unquote, here, God is going to restore all of that back to me tenfold here. All right. So in other words, since he gave me that word here, I'm giving it to you here. Whatever transpired in your past, whatever happened, whatever, you know your story. It ain't the same as mine. So just know that God is going to restore everything back to you tenfold here. And it's going to be even better than what you thought you had. You thought that was good. You like, wow, this is beautiful. But what you're about to receive is going to be so much greater here. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. I felt guided to pull this deck. I haven't used it in a while. And it's called the Heal Yourself deck here. Okay. A lot of you guys definitely could be realizing being a healer. A lot of times you're going to be healing yourself while you're going through certain things here. You're not really going to have too many people that you can lean on or even depend on at the end of the day here. So you're going to have to learn how to heal yourself. All right. Where's that other deck? All right. So what we got here? Grand Rising, everybody. Watch out. We got procrastination here. So some of you guys may be procrastinating with something here. Some of you guys may realize that you truly got the strength that you need to whatever this is that's causing you to procrastinate about. You have the strength here to execute whatever needs to be executed here with this procrastination here. What else is going on here? Wow, we got soulmate energy here, okay? So I don't know if in the past somebody was procrastinating with you. For whoever you are, this could be like a soulmate energy here, okay? Somebody also could have ghosted you in some type of way. Take it for what it is here. You may be finding yourself thinking about this energy here. I feel like with this self-love, it's like you're in this self-love energy here. And it's like people wanted you to be in this victim consciousness here. It's like people wanted you to be a victim to whatever they were trying to do to you here. But I feel like whoever you are, you have like a teachable spirit. It's like you're not out here feeling like you know everything, even though you may know a lot. It's like you still have a teachable spirit here is what I'm getting here. So let me get over here because we're going to have some weirdos in here. I can already tell. They don't know what else to do but get in here and go bananas in the chat here, guys. Okay, so give me a second here. All right, there we go. All right, so what else we got going on here, Divine Spirit? Yeah, cycles. A lot of you guys are closing out major cycles here. A lot of you guys kept going in the same karmic cycle over and over, whether it was through a different person here. It's like people wanted to block you. They wanted to keep you stuck here. It's like they didn't want you to be able to move on with your life here with these cycles here. It's like you will get out of a cycle with one person, and then before you know it, you thinking you like, wow, this one is good here. You end up getting into a cycle with another individual. It's just like the same spirit, but a different body here, okay? I feel like this definitely could have been with lovers here, okay? These cycles that you could have been going through could have been with lovers here. Take it for what it is here, partnerships here. I really do feel like people wanted you to have this victim consciousness here. They wanted you to play the victim or something like that. They wanted you to be stuck here is what I'm getting. But for a lot of you guys here, you took the time to heal yourself with this healing energy here. You end up closing out the cycles here and tapping into this self-love energy here. Wow. Some of you guys realize that it had a lot to do with your inner child here, okay? Maybe you dealt with abandonment issues. Maybe you dealt with, I don't know, whatever kind of issues you dealt with here. And I feel like you realize that this is what was keeping you stuck in these cycles. Maybe you had a problem with being alone. You were always alone and you didn't like to be alone, or you never wanted to be by yourself. You always had to have a man. You always had to have a woman, or you always got to have an entourage or a group of people around. And it's like once you realize that it was the inner child that was crying out, I feel like you end up closing out these cycles here. I feel like because you kept having tower moments with these energies here, it's like you think things are running smooth and things are going good, and then boom, here come a tower. It's like the divine was letting you know, like, nah, this is not the way to go. This ain't the path to be on. Or you need to go within and you need to look within yourself here and don't settle out here, or something like that is going on here for somebody. Wow. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a 9. That's the hermit energy. So whoever you are here, I feel like you started to receive help from above here. You could have started to realize this victim consciousness wasn't getting you anywhere. It's like, yeah, you embodied this Empress energy. Yeah, you knew you were beautiful. You knew you were powerful. You knew you were very abundant. At the end of the day, it's like you knew this, but confirmation, but it was like you really didn't accept it, if that makes any sense here. Okay. It's like people can look at you and they can see your potential, and they knew that you're somebody that's supposed to be great out here. You're supposed to be doing a lot of grand things here. But it's like when you looked at yourself in the mirror, it's like you didn't see what these people were seeing until you end up going within and doing this healing work. It's not going to suffice you to continue to go outside of yourself to seek this type of help that you're needing. You have to go within and do the healing work. That's why I've been called here, okay? To encourage you, to let you know you cannot get by without doing the healing work here. This is why these people attack us all day, every day, because we have done the healing work. If we did not do the healing work, why would they be attacking us? We'll be just like them, but we're not. They're not like us, and we not like them at the end of the day here. Whoever you are a teachable spirit here. You have a teachable spirit, and you're someone that's patient. You had to learn patience. It's like you had to learn how to have faith in your situations here. It's like you started dealing with people and you started noticing that they say things, but it's like the actions wasn't lining up with the words. They did a lot of talking. So it's like you had to get into this energy by going within hermit mode energy and realize that you got to say what you mean and mean what you say. You got to stand 10 toes down on that. It's like you're going to come across people that's definitely going to try to test you. They're going to try to do all of these weird things here, but it's just a test for you to show you how far you have truly come in your healing or on your healing journey. These people that we were connecting to, they had nothing but holes in their souls here. They wanted you to have a hole in your soul. It's like they sent the Grand Reaper out to try to capture your soul here. They wanted you to be in this entrapment energy here. Okay. They wanted you to feel like you were trapped. You couldn't move forward. You didn't have no options here. But it's like the more you started to go within, you realize I got more options than I even thought, or something like that here. It's like you go within so you don't have to go without. A lot of people go without because they refuse to go within. I feel like whoever you are, you realize that you're the alchemist here, that you can take that negative energy and transmute it into something positive, into something beautiful for you. It's like any situation that the divine allows to come your way, you're now realizing, because a lot of you guys are not 2019, y'all in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s here. Surely you should have learned some type of lessons by now, where you're able to see the energy afar off, or if you can't see it, you need to ask the divine to anoint your eyes so that you can see the enemy coming before he even comes here. All right. You learn how to alchemize this energy here, and that is a beautiful thing. You learned how to let go, release, and move forward. A lot of people out here are jealous and upset because we're getting these super blessings, these major blessings, these grand blessings, but we're only receiving these blessings because we decided to release that no longer, whatever that no longer serve us. We decided to release energies that, made us feel some type of way. You're going to come across some people that try to make you feel like you're not enough, or who do you think you are, or whatever the case may be. Whoever you are, your energy intimidates a lot of people. Recently, it's so weird. I was talking to this individual, and it's like right off the back, I already knew what they wanted. It's just real strange. Sometimes your gifts will scare you. You'd be like, how did I know that? So granted, the individual was saying little slick stuff, and I was just like, yeah. So we got to a situation where we were able to talk, communicate, and they were saying, so, oh, I was only joking with you, I was only playing with you. And I was like, but this is what I'm not looking for. I'm not looking for no booty calls. I'm not looking, for no one night stands out here. I'm not looking for any of that. If you don't have good intentions for me, then you need to leave me alone. I don't care how attractive you are or how attractive you feel I am to you. I'm not looking for that type of energy at the end of the day. So it's funny because after that, the energy still try to wear this mask. Oh, I'm not like that. I'm an upstanding person and da 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 da. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this energy a benefit of the doubt. So we end up communicating on a call, and we was on the phone for like 2 hours just cracking up, talking about stuff. And it was an amazing conversation. But the longer I found myself on the phone with this individual, they mask begin to slip again. A lot of times you would notice that some of these men, they always talking about, oh, it ain't about the sex, but they always talking about how wet the pussy get or sucking on a titty, or it's like we're not even discussing any of those type of things. So why is that coming out your mouth? Well, that's what's in their spirit. You understand? That's what they really want. They try to wear the mask to make it seem like that's not what they wanted. That's not what they're looking for. But at the end of the day, by the time you get to the end of the conversation, you're going to know exactly what you need to know about that individual so you can continue to move on your journey. All right. We got self-sabotage here. A lot of people here, they are self-sabotaging themselves here. Self-sabotaging here. You could have found yourself in that energy, but you realize that you're truly the high priestess here. You're truly connected. You realize you don't have to self-sabotage. You don't have to be passive aggressive. You don't have to force anything. You can just be your authentic self here, beloved. A lot of people don't like to sit with themselves because they start to see what people from the outside see within them, and they don't like it. A lot of times we see these men out here and they may look good, but if you really think about it, these warlocks are connecting with divine feminine energies that don't know that they're divine feminine energies, and these warlocks are stealing their essence. You understand? They're stealing their essence. They're sucking everything out of them. So when we see them, we like, God damn, who was that? Oh my God, OMG, they sexy, okay? And then as you get to know that individual, you would start to notice that their looks starting to fade or something like that. You could also notice when you were dating certain people, it's like all of a sudden everybody wants your person because your essence was on that person. Whenever you would sleep with them and y'all would intertwine and mix juices, at the end of the day, your essence was getting on to them. So when they go out into the public, they're looking extraordinary to these external energies here. But I feel like where these ex fucked up at is when they got too comfortable thinking that your essence and your energy was theirs. You understand? That's why a lot of them decide to come back to you or reach back out to you, because whatever they were receiving from you, they're not receiving anymore. If they were with you and they had all these options and all these babes and everybody wanted them, once you left the premises, all of that died down. We got unleash your creativity here. You guys are releasing your creativity. You're unleashing it. You like, man, watch out. We talked about it with 333 yesterday. It's time for you, or you're being called to create here. So with this 31 being here, that's a what, 4 Emperor energy. It's time for you to be stable, disciplined, build your empire. You are the magician here. You can have whatever you want. You can create whatever you want here. It's that simple. The enemy want to make it seem like it's hard, and it's not. It's time for you to tap into your wild side here. It's time for you to go on your chariot, babe, get on your boat, whatever you got going on, and move forward here. You're no longer selling out to get what you want here. You're realizing you don't have to do all that. Yeah, because you're the magician. It's something about your family and tribe. You could be learning a lot about like patterns that you could have picked up from your family. You could be now coming into contact with your tribe here. Your tribe may not be the same color or background as you at the end of the day here. You may be noticing this here. You may also be noticing that you're the generational curse breaker here. You may be noticing that it seems like you're always going through something, or you're always under attack, or something is always happening. And it's because you're the great one in the family here. It's like God is not going to put no more on you than you can bear. And it's like it's easier said than done when you're going through the situation. Sometimes when you get stuff off guard or you get caught off guard, it's like you're traumatized or you're devastated. But it's like once you begin to work through those emotions and you don't suppress the emotions and you work through the emotions, you will start to notice that the load would get lighter. You'd be like, wow, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like our mind get to going. We go way back to 1980. We like, man, I remember back in 1980, this or that happened, but it's 2025 now. That's not going to happen. A lot of times we talk ourselves out of blessings. A lot of the times we talk ourselves into mental entrapments. We're thinking about things or overthinking things that's never going to happen. Period. A lot of you guys are learning how to accept rejection. You're realizing that rejection is God protection, is redirection. You don't need to be afraid of being rejected. At first, that was a big thing. I didn't want to be rejected. I didn't like to be rejected. But who likes to be rejected, love? So once you gain this concept of rejection is God's protection or redirection, you begin to accept it for exactly what it is. And you're able to move forward. We got pride here. I'm hearing that it's good pride and there's bad pride. Okay, I didn't do no research on it, so you take it for what it is. Do your own research. But I feel like whoever you are, you don't allow, I guess, the bad pride to take over you. You may be someone that do something, you created something, and you take pride in your work. And a lot of times people see that you take pride in what you do, and they want to say, oh, they in their ego. Oh, they think they all that. Nah, babe, we just take pride in what we do and what we create. Period. It's that simple. I can't stop the opinions that you may have about me. I can't stop the thoughts that you may think when you come across my energy here. But at the end of the day, that projection that you're sending, I know it ain't me. It's all about you, babe. Whoever you are, you could experience some type of sadness here that you had to go through. You had to go through some type of sadness here. But in this sadness, you learned a lot of lessons with the Hierophant energy here. Okay? You learned a lot of lessons here. It's like even though you went through this grieving state, you were sad, you were broken, your heart was broken, you had people that you least expected to betray you in some type of way. It's like once you got over that sadness, you realized that you were the phoenix rising out here. You realize that you were the phoenix rising here. And I like, look, 5-5 here. It's so crazy. 55 could be very significant here. But after the sadness, babe, you're going to rise here, is what I'm getting with that here. After the sadness, you are going to rise here. Wow. We got temptation. The wheel is now turning with this temptation you could have been experiencing here. Like I said a few minutes ago, a lot of these warlocks out here are on a hunt for divine feminine energies here. A lot of these people want our sacral here. So if you've been practicing abstinence here, celibacy, kudos to you, babe. Keep it that way. Because whenever you intertwine with these energies here, it's like they make you feel so bad after the fact. They may feel good for a couple of days, but it's like for you, it's like you're carrying a load. And it's because you took on their energy and they took on your energy. So if you're keeping your energy to yourself, You ain't got to worry about carrying these people's burdens here. I hope that makes sense. You're overcoming this temptation here. Look, next card, sexual art. Watch out. We got home here. There's some type of masculine energy here that feels like you're home, and they want to come home to you here. It's like these people are now appreciating your essence here. You have people in your energy that wanted you to settle. You understand? They thought you wasn't all of that, and they thought you wasn't really bringing nothing to the table. They like, well, what am I getting out of the situation? You like, shit, what the fuck am I getting out of the situation? They like, you don't do nothing for me. Well, those same energies that felt like you didn't do anything for them, you didn't matter when you was intertwining with them, they act like they were too busy to keep up with you, or when you reached out to them, they act like, oh, I'm busy, I'm working, hello. You know, they were acting like you were disturbing them and all of this weird energy that they were projecting. Well, now the tables have turned. Now they thinking that once they left you or abandoned you or threw you under the bus, that they were going to run out here and find another you. They're figuring it out that it's going to take 1 million people to make up one of you. Somebody wants to come home. Instead of somebody viewing your outer beauty, somebody is now seeing your inner beauty here. Somebody's now realizing the beauty that you exude on the outside of you, it started from the inside of you at the end of the day. Whoever you are, you took the mask off. You stopped dummying down. You stopped dimming your light. You stopped feeling bad for being blessed and highly favored out here. You took the mask off here. You like, I'm about to show the world the real me. This is going to allow me to know who's for me and who's not for me at the end of the day. If you notice, the people that's not for you, they be the main ones that's rooting for you in the background by trying to attack you, by trying to critique you. But it's like, my mask is off. I'm being my authentic self. So why are you attacking me for being me at the end of the day? Make it make sense here. It does not. You attacking somebody because they're being their authentic self. What does that really say about you? You took the mask off. We got pay attention to the signs here. You guys are now paying attention to the signs here. You guys are now living out your dreams here. You guys are now discovering your life purpose here. And you're learning how to let go. You're tapping into your own sexuality here. And you love yourself. You love everything about yourself here. And now you got the courage to move forward in your life here. Ain't nobody mad but the devil here. Moving forward here. So if this is resonating so far, can I get some purple hearts in my chat here? If you're new to my channel, welcome to Healing to Express here. We're healing ourselves so we can truly express ourselves here. The number 2 represents balance, vitality, all right? Being able to balance out the negative with the positive here. Being able to combine the energy, loving ourselves as a whole, the good, the bad, and the ugly of ourselves here. Going through this transformation here. You guys are now definitely transforming into this beautiful butterfly here. A lot of you guys are new to my channel, so you don't understand my passion. You don't understand why I talk loud. You don't understand why it feels like I'm yelling. It's not yelling, it's passion. But if you don't have passion for shit, you ain't gonna know that. You gonna get in my chat and say, hey, who are you yelling at? Nobody, bitch. We in our passion. Okay? Nobody. Why the fuck do you feel like we're yelling? Is my light irritating your demons? That's why you feel like I'm yelling? Well, you don't belong here. You don't need to be here. Because we're not going to get quiet because we serve a loud God at the end of the day. So if you want some quiet ass shit, find somebody else to do it. Click off and go click on to somebody else. We're not even going to take the energy to block your punk ass. We're going to let you sit up in here until you can't sit no more, and then you're going to leave. Bye. So to those that are new to my channel, I'm very passionate about what I do. It comes from my soul. I don't just get on here because I ain't got shit else to do in my life. Let's be clear. I know what I'm here to do. I do my job very well, and then I get out the way. Period. So tell me what's going on here. Procrastination here. Some of you guys realize you were procrastinating your prosperity here. Some of you guys realize you were procrastinating your own prosperity. That's deep. Wow. You were procrastinating your own prosperity because you needed to learn how to set boundaries here. Boundaries are for you. Yeah, it's for the other people, but it's for you too. Look, new beginnings. So the procrastination was with prosperity here. What is this soulmate energy here? Blessings. Some of you guys are really going to be going into a higher commitment here, and it's going to be a lot of blessings here. You're going to be connecting with a soulmate here, and it's going to bring in a lot of blessings here. Wow. Yeah, you just got to trust the process here. And I mean, you can have boundaries while you're in a relationship. I don't understand those people that say, oh, we in a relationship, we don't need boundaries. Boundaries ain't for a relationship. Yes, it is. We got boundaries in our marriage. We got boundaries if I'm dating you. Okay? Boundaries are necessary. Tell me about these cycles here. Now you guys got peace. Now that you have closed out these cycles here, you guys got peace in your life. You can sleep good at night. You wake up feeling really good. I really been up since 3 this morning. I just woke up at like 3 something. I'm like, why am I awake here? But you guys got peace now. Because you're closing out cycles. You're learning how to release. And you're very fertile for my divine feminines. You guys are very fertile. You may be feeling pregnancy symptoms here. Back hurting, okay? Maybe you feeling something moving in your stomach. Like weird shit. You're craving shit. Like it's just weird. It's because you're about to birth something that is really great. And God is sending in the midwives to help you push. All right? The divine is sending in the midwives to help you push so you can birth whatever you're supposed to be birthing here. Tell me about this victim consciousness here. We got home. Something about a home here. Somebody wanted you to be a victim, but you're not. You like, shit, if I got to go, I got to pack up, I got to move out the way. At first, you could have felt like, what the hell is going on here? But now, you like, it's all good. I'm not about to be the victim. I'm not about to play the victim. And I'm not going to allow you to victimize me. Sometimes we think that when people are allowing certain things to happen, that they're for us. That's not so. A lot of times when people are allowing certain things to transpire, it's because they're benefiting off of it and they're codependent on you. I hope that makes sense here. You thinking, oh, okay, this is cool. They allow me to do this and do that. But it's always some type of intent behind it, if that makes sense here. So something about a home here. Somebody's dealing with victim consciousness, and it seemed like it could have been an Empress energy here. But you healing. And you not allowing the distractions to stop you from healing. Tell me about healing. Yeah, you guys got courage. Don't you know it takes a lot of courage to want to go within and heal yourself? Literally. It's so easy to stay broken and play the victim. It's so easy to try to look to other people so that they can, empathize with us here. Oh my God, I can't believe they would do that to you. You're like, man, I know. I don't know why they would do that to me. And you just eating it up because you getting a little attention. But when you begin to heal yourself, you realize you don't need all that attention that you thought you needed. It takes a lot of courage to heal yourself here. That's why if it was easy to heal yourself, everybody would be doing it. They're like, man, watch out. I'm just about to go heal. It's going to be all right. No. Everybody cannot heal themselves out here. That's why the world is so turned upside down the way it is. That's why the prisons got to build new prisons and more prisons here. Because it's getting so big at the end of the day because people don't want to take the time out to truly heal themselves here. So if you're taking the time out to actually heal yourself, you got courage. Kudos to you. Tell me about this self-love here. Look at that. You're realizing that this self-love energy is beautiful. You loving on yourself. Oh my God. I love me. I love me some me. And now that I finally dreaded my hair, I love me some me. I love me so freaking much. Man, watch out. It's a beautiful thing to get to that point when you love yourself and you're not willing to settle for anything less. I'm not called to mistreat people and abuse people. That's not my cup of tea, okay? I'm called to love people the same way I love myself. And if you can't handle that type of love, then you gotta go. You're not gonna stick around for a long time. I'm not called to mistreat people. I'm not called to abuse my power. And I got a lot of it. Little prayer, little power. Big prayer, big power. Tell me about this inner child here. Yeah, confidence, man. Watch out. We got confidence here. Whoever you are, you are inspiration here. They both flipped out. Spirit said take both of them. Whoever you are, you're confident. You are truly an inspiration. Whether people tell you, encourage you, say, hey, healing, you inspired me, or whatever the case may be here, you know it for a fact because you done the inner work. You healed your childhood traumas. The same thing that you could have experienced in your childhood could have resurfaced in your adulthood, and you could have realized you handled it like a champ. You're like, man, I handled that thing like a champ here. It's showing you your growth here. A lot of times we so consumed with everybody else and their growth and their healing that we never take the time out to look and see how far we have come. And whoever you are, you done came a long way, love. Your confidence is boosting. You are inspiration here. You're healing your inner child and you're moving forward here. The things that would affect you, they don't affect you no more. It's like sometimes, it's like the Hebrew boys, when they got into the fiery furnace, it's like they believed the divine so much that they knew without a shot of a doubt they was not about to bow down to that idol. You understand? They were not about to bow down to that whatever they had, they were worshiping. To the point that they were able to get into the fiery furnace and they knew that the divine was going to get in the furnace with them. They like, man, watch out. You might as well just throw me in the fiery furnace here. I am not bowing down to this calf or this idol or this statue or whatever it was back in the day. We got to have faith like that, guys. We got to be radical out here. We got to believe that the divine is going to get in our mess with us so we can clear that thing out here. A lot of times the divine will allow you to stay in situations and he will get in the situation with you. And he'll give you signs and synchronicities to let you know I'm here. When the guards came down and they looked in the furnace, it was like, whoa. We put 3 people in there. Who's the 4th person? The Holy Spirit just prancing around in the fiery furnace here. The enemy think that he's doing something by trying to betray you, put you in the fiery furnace, take things from you, all this kind of weird stuff that's going on in the background. But the enemy is confused now because God is now getting into the fiery furnace with us. What was supposed to destroy us, kill us, unalive us, take us out, has made us stronger here. The enemy's confused right now. We like, shit is falling apart. Everything's crashing. But we still excited. We still giving glory to the divine. We still living our life like it's golden. We still moving around like everything is all good, which it is all good at the end of the day. But when you look in the natural eye, you see everything crumbling and falling apart. But when you look through your third eye, your mind's eye, you see everything beautiful falling in line for you. When things begin to crumble and fall out of place, it's the Most High letting us know, babe, things are now about to fall into place here. This is beautiful. Look, answers. You guys are now getting answers to things that you wanted answers about. A lot of people get caught up, well, if he's God, why would he allow bad things to happen to good people? I mean, he's God. He's sovereign. He can do what he want to do. That's why. He's God. He can do whatever he want to do. He ain't got no boss. He ain't got to answer to nobody. So if he want to allow bad things to happen, he's allowing it. You just got to accept it. Moving forward here, we got help from above here. A lot of people are grieving. A lot of people are grieving you because the old you is dead and gone. A lot of people are grieving you. A lot of people know that you ain't never coming back. If they had the opportunity to experience your energy and they treated you wrong, Yes, we forgive them because we got to forgive to move forward. I mean, we don't have to, but it's better if you forgive so you can move forward with your life instead of being stuck and stagnated or holding resentment or grudges. You missing out on your prosperity by procrastinating. But back at the ranch, since you're getting help from above and you're connecting and tapping into your passions, you got people out here grieving you. Right now, for the look at forgiveness here, man. Watch out. For whoever you are, divine beings, we are heavily protected at this time. You may have been seeing like shadows from the corner of your eye. You may have been feeling like this warm presence around you. Whether you're driving in your car or you're in your home. If you pray in your home or you do whatever you do in your home, that's your safe haven. It's like the minute you step foot in your door, it's like heaven. It's like the minute you step out the door, you like, this is hell. You're like, what the hell is going on out here? You guys are being heavily protected at this time here. And it's all because you're practicing forgiveness here. Honestly, all jokes aside. You're being heavily protected and people are grieving about you because you're now blowing the trumpet. You're now focusing on your passions. You are now about to give birth here and you did the healing work here. And this is what you're birthing for yourself here. You're birthing a new beginning for yourself and you're stepping into your life purpose here. I just feel like, to me, the older you get in age, it seems like the better it gets. Because you done went through a lot of different things. You done obtained a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, and you're able to apply it to your life. I even feel like some people get, I don't know, their looks, they look better the older they get. You ever notice certain people when they were younger, they look kind of older? And now that they're older, they look younger. It's just amazing. I'm also hearing you can't pour new wine in old wine skins here. You guys, financial health is about to be amazing here. I'm also hearing for some of you feminine energies, today you need to go buy yourself some flowers. Okay? Go to Kroger's, go to Publix, go to Walmart, go to the floor shop. You need to go buy yourself some flowers. We ain't talking about you got to get roses and what that, just get you some flowers. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? We're not getting specific here. It ain't got to be a specific flower, a tulip or a rose or a dandelion. It ain't got to be, just get you some flowers. If you ain't got no vase, go to the dollar store, get you a vase. If you got a vase, and you put it in your kitchen. That's what I'm hearing. And every time you look at them flowers, it's a reminder of the victories you have overcome here. It reminds you of the things that you have endured here. It reminds you of the betrayals that you went through. It reminds you that you're getting your flowers while you're here. We don't have to wait till you unalive for you to get your flowers here. And when you get them flowers, you make sure you give gratitude to the divine. You say, Lord, I thank you for these flowers. These are beautiful. That's what I'm hearing here. I don't know who that's going to resonate with. Some of y'all going to get these flowers, and it's for you to know that a chapter is ending and a new one is coming in. That's what I'm hearing here. So it's going to give you some type of closure. Maybe some of you guys been seeking closure to situations here. Go buy you some flowers. Period. Anything else here? You said you bought flowers yesterday? Wow. You said, that's me. I look like an old lady at 5. Not 5 years old, beloved. Oh my goodness here. Lord, you say, yeah, I needed a lot of closure. Wow. Yeah, so we got, look at this, psychic abilities. You guys are definitely, hell, you might even look at the flowers and get a message. I mean, I don't know. We got psychic abilities here. It's time to see things through your mind's eye here and not with your natural eyes here. Sometimes our natural eyes can distort things. It can have us seeing things that's not even there. All right? So you guys got happiness coming in. Well-being. Make sure you're taking care of your health. Getting your checkups. Getting your mammograms for my films. Getting your pap smears and all this kind of stuff here. Getting your blood drawn. All that good stuff, babe. Make sure you're taking care of yourself out here. You don't have to agree with everything that the doctors say, but you can eat the meat and spit out the bones here because they do obtain some type of knowledge here. All right? What else is going on that we need to know here? Yes, we have to appreciate ourselves through getting ourselves flowers. Absolutely. That's self-love too. You said your boyfriend just made me a Lego flower. Yeah, we got them boundaries out here again. We got trust, we got family, we got dreams, and you guys are now being empowered because you're free. We're free out here. We're not bound. The divine is about to lighten the load for you guys here. I feel like the load has been real heavy. You've been feeling like you're carrying the world on your shoulders here. Well, I'm here to tell you this morning that the load is about to get lighter. You just got to receive it. Anything else with this deck? Answers. And for some of you guys that's still looking for answers, they're coming. Okay? They're coming. The answers are coming. Wow. I didn't know where we were going with this reading. I still don't know where we're going. But take what resonates and leave the rest here. Let's see what the tarot got to say. So we're taking the time out to heal ourselves. That's just where we at right now. I'm hearing keep up the good work here. All right, Spirit Grand Rising. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Self-sufficient, independent, very abundant. We got the Sun energy. Extremely happy. This is the happiest card in the deck. You're about to be extremely happy here, love. Something is about to happen here. Something is going to be illuminated to you here. Something could have already got illuminated to you. Yeah, it's not going to work. Wow. So what's going on here? The Nine of Pentacles to the Sun. You guys' inner child feels free. Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups here. You guys are focusing on your vision at this time here. Some of you guys could have had like a karmic feminine energy that was trying to block you or block your vision. Yeah, the Seven of Wands here. But you healed from that with the Star. That deck felt kind of small. There's some other cards in here. There you go. What cards are... Oh, watch out. We got new chapter in sexual attraction here. But those cards ain't supposed to be in here. What else we got here, Divine? Yeah, the Chariot. I'm telling you, you guys are moving forward here. There's nothing but forward movement here. They can't hinder your forward movement anymore. And that's why these people are in the Nine of Swords here. Whatever these energies were doing, it's over. Okay? It's over. So many people still trying to hold on to y'all energy. But the more you elevate, the more you heal, they can't do it. Yeah, missed opportunity. Two of Pentacles with the Four of Cups here. Wow. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles here. You're grounding your energy. You're focusing on the bag. You're nurturing yourself. You're staying grounded. You're taking it a day at a time is what I just heard here. And you got your angels surrounding you at this time. I'm telling you, you guys are heavily protected at this time here. For some of y'all, maybe y'all hearing a lot of like ambulance or like police or something like that. Maybe you're hearing the birds chirp a lot. They got messages for you if you just listen. You got a lot of people upset because you can get out in nature and you can get a message here. You don't have to stay in your own little cubicle to get messages from the divine. Yeah, you're the star. And you're moving on to expand. This, you are the seer. Yeah, your wishes are coming true here, y'all. And people are in the Nine of Swords here from your past. I don't care if this is somebody you started working with 2 months ago, 6 months ago. They are of your past and they're in the Nine of Swords. Because you're getting your wish fulfillment and you're in your manifestation power. You got the information, you received the revelation, and now you're about to experience the manifestation here. They don't like that you're experiencing this manifestation that you have created. Yeah, who don't like it? The devil. Yeah, because they ain't getting nothing. Ace of Cups in reverse. There's no justice for these people. And they know it. This is unrequited love for a lot of you guys here. And these people now feel defeated. Five of Swords. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles here. People want to give you these small offers. They want to communicate with you. Yeah, because they're watching you. Yeah, this King of Cups in reverse. There could be a family watching you as well. All of these people are heartbroken, bruh. Whoever this King of Cups in reverse is, that maybe you viewed this person as family, they're heartbroken. Because something is closing out. Who is this King of Cups in reverse? Yeah, the Ten of Swords, they're going through a painful ending. Yeah, a Tower that they did not see coming. Wow. So there's a masculine energy out here that had to lose everything. Like literally hit rock bottom. Yeah, because it's like they wasn't getting it or something like that. It's like the divine had to remove everything. This could be somebody that had like a Job experience. You understand? Job lost everything. God giveth and God taketh away here. People don't want to hear it when we talk like that. They just want to know about the blessings and, what God is about to do for me. And, they don't want to hear when God say no. You can't have that. You can't do that. You ain't getting that. Or something like that. It's like people don't want to hear that part. They don't want to hear the divine say no. You got to get rid of that. They like, what you mean? A lot of people, they want the blessings, but they don't want to go through the trials and tribulations here. But his words say, if you reign with him, if you suffer with him, you're going to reign with him. So when you're going through your suffering, you got to understand that's why Jesus came down to die on the cross here to those that believe. I'm not trying to change your belief system, but to those that truly believe in that, that's why he came down so that he can experience the things that we experience. He experiences homelessness. He experienced betrayal. He experienced the whole thing that we experience from our day to day. He can feel our infirmities here. So the divine, he understands us here. A lot of y'all are not taking the time to get to know the divine and build a relationship. You just want to have a one-night stand with him, what you can get from him, what you can take, and it ain't that type of cup of tea or a ball game or whatever you want to call it. It's not that over here. The divine would never leave you nor forsake you. If you going through suffering, he's with you. You suffer with him, you going to reign with him. Right now, for some of you guys, you're not going through any suffering at this time here because it's time for you to reign with him. You done already cleared out your karma or whatever you had going on here. This is your winning season. You got to embrace it. So back to the read here. This King of Cups could have lost everything. 10 of Swords, Tower, 2 of Swords here, 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups. They could have lost family and money. Ace of Pentacles here. They had to lose everything, hit rock bottom, so that they can gain it back or build on a better foundation. Tell me more. Yeah, King of Pentacles here with the Hermit. Somebody's in Hermit right now. Why are they in Hermit? I guess they rested so they can get on this path here with the 6 of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands. Yeah, the wheel is now turning. The Empress. Wow. Yeah, the 2 of Cups. If you notice, you're okay. So you the Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. And we got the King of Pentacles here. And we got the 2 of Cups here. And we got the Hermit here. This person is single. They became single. They want to give to you. They want to get on the path with you. They want to plant seeds with you. Yeah, we got the King of Swords here now. That's the truth. Yeah, now we got the Queen of Swords here. OMG. And we got the 7 of Swords. Now, for some of y'all, 10 of Pentacles, there's some type of relationship here that you could be telling yourself you don't want it or you're not interested. This is not for everybody. But really, it's like kind of like self-deception or something like that. Yeah, you holding back. Yeah, from the Lovers. Some of y'all love somebody here or something like that. I don't know. Y'all marrying each other. It's like y'all love each other. You love this person, they love you. But with the Seven of Swords here, it's like, man, watch out. Yeah. Mm. What's going on with the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Two of Cups? The Page of Cups. It's like somebody wants to bring an offer. And they want to move things forward. And it took a long time for this offer to come in. I'm also hearing some of you guys' blessings are being rerouted, okay? Whatever that means. Whatever this competition and conflict that was going on with the Five of Wands and the Death card, it's over. Yeah. This Emperor is listening to their intuition here. They're being guided. Wow. Yeah, the Lovers. Yep, with the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's working really hard here. Somebody's gaining a new perspective about some type of collaboration and how it was a burden and they're walking away from it. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Somebody's like leaving these burdens, this collaboration, this whatever this was with the Three of Pentacles behind here. And they're moving on, traveling. Even though somebody gave a situation a lot of emotion or I don't know, with the cups being here. Somebody's just going to leave it behind here. We got the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles with the King of Wands here. With the Knight of Wands. Wow. So you and somebody, the Empress is here. You and somebody could be marrying each other here. Like literally, the energy, y'all are truly marrying each other. Some of y'all still need to forgive somebody here. You may feel like you forgave this energy, but you really didn't forgive this energy here. It's like you still holding a grudge. Because it's like once you release this grudge and you take this leap of faith with the Ace of Swords, gain this mental clarity, you're going to be in a union. Four of Wands. With the High Priestess. For some of you guys, your intuition is telling you to reject this offer. Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles to the Emperor, and leave somebody out in the cold. So this could be like options you may have here that you're dealing with. Yeah, the Five of Cups here. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you guys, you got an energy that you need to forgive, that you haven't forgiven. Others, you got another energy out here that want to come and bring you an offer. The ball is in your court. All you got to do is take the leap of faith here. And then you may have another option out here that just want to be a distraction to you. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. Somebody wants somebody to be in a mental prison here. They want somebody to be in regret, but that cycle's closing out. Yeah, it's being blocked. Yeah, because there's a new beginning on the horizon with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Emperor could have been like, who's this Emperor, bro? Yeah, so there's the Emperor that's in the Five of Pentacles that could be like holding back their energy. But why are they doing this? Because this is a missed opportunity. So you're going to have a lot of emperors maybe trying to approach you. And to me, when I think about the Emperor, I do think about an older gentleman. So these are like older masculines here. Yeah. Now, whoever this emperor is, you got to take what resonate. It's a general message here, okay? So if it sound confusing, then maybe, this ain't for you. But this emperor that's in the Five of Pentacles that's holding back, that want to take action to have sex with you, they missed an opportunity because they were holding back, that they had a third party and that was their secret. Yeah. The truth came out about this energy here. And when the truth came out, or they gave you something here, or I don't know, whatever, the wheel began to turn here. And with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands, this person thought, yeah, judgment. They thought that they were going to be able to turn back around and come back to you. But when they turned back around to come for you, whoever you are here, you were already gone. You done already transferred. Yeah, Six of Wands. You were already you already did a 360 here. So whoever this emperor is here that was trying to rush in, the wheel has already turned. It's done. You done already defeated this emperor here with the Six of Wands here. There's no going back. Wow, they're under judgment anyway. So I don't know if this is that King of Cups in reverse that could be losing everything so that they can rebuild. This could have been somebody you were dealing with. Not everybody that you were dealing with is meant to come back into your life and you get back into a relationship with them. You can forgive people from a distance. You can love people from a distance here. You don't have to just invite them back into your life only to betray you again. Because once they showed you that they were a snake, snakes don't change, babe. They may shed, but they don't change. They're still a snake. So don't be deceived out here with these masculine energies that's showing you some type of attention here. You use your discernment here. All right. So this is the message, y'all. I don't know what we're going to title it, but this is what we got here. I hope something was said to help you and encourage you, give you some clarity. Happy Tuesday. If you ever need to book a personal with me, you can always go to my website here, healingtoexpress.com. You hit the tab at the top right. You go down to book online, and you'll see the services that I do offer, okay? Oh, yeah, because, okay, we're doing good on time. I forgot about time. I was so caught up. All right, final messages here. Yeah, look at this. It says change is coming. I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities here. Embrace your life purpose. I am guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing here. Wow. So whatever makes your heart joyful, that's what you're supposed to be doing. All right. This is what I have for you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here, hitting that like button here, and just staying around to hear the message. All right. See you in the next one. Ashe.